Joe Rizzo here with the coach, Jeremy Jacobus. During the off season, is there one? Is there such a thing? How's your summer going?
My summer's going great. I will tell you, I was trying to get through the month of July without jumping on the ice, and it didn't work.
It didn't work because hockey never stops, right? But in the summer, you get a couple of skates in here and there. Now you're into the middle of July. You can see a little bit of what the schedule is going to look like off the ice. We talked about that a little bit. You know, with the parents, you guys are working hard behind the scenes, putting the schedule together. How is that coming together? Still a little bit of work to do?
Still a little bit of work to do. We are playing in multiple leagues this year, so I believe we are closing in on the first league, being done with that, and then Mawa, we should be done probably mid-August with that one.
And you have things like rosters set and everything, but you never know what's going to happen here on in. But for this year in particular, it seems like you've been more set than probably you have in previous years.
Yeah, I would say so. Also, too, with almost 100% return from players last year, and more appropriately placing players this year, I think it's going to be a very competitive season for every team that we have this year.
So it looks like you have 3 teams slated plus the Girls on Fire program appears to be back, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, and one thing I think is great is we can roll back to about a year or so ago. We saw some of those girls that were in the Girls on Fire program who could barely even skate, and now they're out here and they've earned spots on some of these teams. Even some of the parents who are not with those teams were discussing about some of the players that were there. It's really been an impressive part of this program that you've built here.
It is. And, I think one of the best things about that program is that you can come there and even if you have never skated before and you never played hockey. So I think that's a great program. And, yeah, all the girls that graduated out of there and moved up to the next level, those were girls that probably would have never tried playing hockey if they didn't come to that program. So, yeah, that's a great program. We need to keep that rolling out. What
are you encouraging the girls to do here in the off season? Typical workouts and everything. There's not as much ice time available, but what are you encouraging them to do to get ready for mid to late August where it starts to really ramp up?
I think I said to the girls on the ice before we parted, the first big thing is commitment, right? You have to make a commitment to the team and to yourself and your training if you want to be successful with yourself and your training and your team. So I think the biggest thing is making that commitment now, or started to a few weeks ago, with just anything, workouts, bike riding, soccer, having a catch, playing Frisbee, all that stuff plays into the athleticism that you need out here on the ice. So I think as long as you're in motion, you're good, okay? So I told the girls today, this is where it starts. We're roughly a month out from getting going with some serious skates. Once those serious skates come, it's on for the next 6 months. So you got to be ready. Now's the time to get ready. Nobody's spot is ever safe, right? You have to put in what you want to get out of it, right? My brother said something to me today about practice. Practice makes perfect. That's not necessarily true. A perfect practice makes perfect. Okay, you just can't come out here and show up and you're going to get better. You have to be committed mentally and physically to it.
Okay, that's the coach, Jeremy Jacobus. I'm Joe Rizzo.
Oh,
I see Coach Paul lurking.
Joe, I don't know if you know this.
In the offing. Hold on.
I don't know. When you were driving up the road, when we passed the farm there, did you see the police doing a surveillance on the cow farm down the road?
Oh, on the cow farm?
On the cow farm.
Was it just cows?
It was just cows.
Oh.
It's quite the stakeout.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's Coach Paul. That's Coach Jeremy. I'm Joe Rizzo. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button or wherever it is down there. Make a comment and tell us what you think. Hit the alerts button, and every time we do one of these or a live stream or upload any kind of content, you'll get an alert. Joe Rizzo for New Jersey Rockets girls hockey taking off from Bridgewater Sports Arena.